Ness.
My man likes Ness, I guess.
Yeah, that's
Ah!
crazy. Like 1,000 games in any game. Like you have to be like have a lot of good game knowledge at that point.
Yeah, you probably pretty deeply understand the character, even if you don't. Oh,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
even if
Look
you
at
don't
that.
understand every matchup. But what a call out! Like it was the defensive call out, but like, all right, all right.
Yeah,
Oh, and
Palutena
the
is showing why that doesn't matter. Like, yeah, you had a great round start, but my Nair doesn't care about that after I hit you.
yeah, 54 and 67. Like, sure, yeah, I can play this auto reticle game because you're not gonna absorb all of them. Ooh, get called out.
Wow, that fastball was like instantly after getting the ledge cancel. Fastball down air.
The Nair was just enough to reach, though down tilt does not get the 2-frame as Kenoca has. All right, he's gonna keep playing. This is why Palutena is really good on biplats, because a down throw setting up tech chases on both these platforms and Pokemon Stadium 2s is so strong. PS2 a little bit better because up smash covers the whole platform, but it's certainly plenty good with the proper spacing on small battlefield. And you don't have to worry about PS2's long stage, so you can just fold right into your ledge trapping should you get the right hit.
Oh, that was scary. That was so scary. If Mac was able to get that the PK Thunder 2 angled slightly upward, it would have caught the teleport and spelled curtains for Kenoca.
And these Nairs out of shield have been just it's real day one, because I mean you remember the arc of Palutena main saying, hey, no, Palutena Nair is not broken, it's like real slow and stuff, but it still works. It works just good enough, particularly against a floaty character who's going to be hanging around your shield in midair.
Yeah, one interesting thing is where Palu usually gets a ton of mileage from is that Kenoca's not hitting these down tilts on the PK Thunder 2 recovery. Usually that's like super free, but I guess Kenoca's just missing the timing, maybe not used to it in the matchup. But even then, it doesn't matter. Kenoca has a pretty sizable lead right now. Oh, and here we go again, the blunder. It starts.
I guess he tried to look for DI in on the second neutral air, especially since the first combo ended with a DI out, neutral air into back air. But, sometimes you just have to take your licks, and that's kind of what Mac has been doing. So hard to land that killing blow, though he finally does get one. I mean, commentator's curse, I suppose. It's so...
Oh, wow. Snare.
Palutena back air is so good. That move is so good.
Especially in a matchup like this, where Ness will often come at you with like rising aerials or something like that, and then you just back air and stuff it out. Like, it doesn't matter how big they make Ness's hitboxes or how disjointed they are. Yeah, see, exactly like that. Back air is just like the perfect spot to like negate Ness that airspace that he wants a lot.
Yeah, I mean, if a character is negating your typical game plan with just some of their basic tools, the matchup's gotta be like pretty bad. Though there is certainly counterplay, there always is. It can just be real hard to execute sometimes, as Kenoca shows just how good that matchup can be for Palu. Whoa-z boy. If Mac, I know you played 1,000 games as Ness, but if you got a secondary for this matchup, now may be the time.
Yeah, I mean, can we talk about the explosive flame though? Like, that was so good just to read like an aggressive option. And it was like the only option that Kenoca had there that would have taken the stock. So, very, very well placed explosive flame.
Yeah, I find just little things like that are just so cool, in my opinion. Like, even though like explosive flame is not inherently a incredibly unique or interesting move, like you spawn a projectile and at a specific location, but the fact that it stays at a set distance at a set height, depending on when the height that Palutena was at when the input was hit, makes things like ledge hop explosive flame, or just falling explosive flame to put it on at neutral get up distance. Like, those are Those are pretty cool. I like that. That's kind of sick. Oh, and there he is in chat. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna agree. Like explosive flame when you use it to jump around like that, are really good. Oh, Max in chat saying he's gonna bust out the Falcon.
It's time, I guess. Like, why not?
Yeah, honestly, like that's not a it's not a Ness matchup, but even then, like Kenoca wasn't doing like the super broken stuff Palo has against Ness. So if that happens like next game, like you don't want to see that. Like it could happen next game, but you don't want to try it. Just Falcon secondary is probably a good pick right now.
I remember like Smash 4 Rosa against Ness.
Don't remind me. I used to play Ness in 4. It's like,
oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I've gone to therapy. I've been able to get over it now. It's all good. I play a sortie. I just hit Luma away. It's great.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be relieving. Like, just tear this pillow apart.
Dude, it really tears me up inside because Lumas are so cute. And then I remember, oh yeah, that character Smash is just, I hate it. It's like,
so cool.
Like I want a plush, but I'm afraid I just punch it because I get mad again about Rosa. I'm like, this plush doesn't deserve this abuse. I'm just gonna not have one.
I remember seeing, I think it was from Con, who was a Smash 4 Rosa main, where like, hey, instead of going back in time to like the caveman era and showing them Smash Ultimate, go back in time to before Ultimate came out, but still Smash 4 era, and tell them that, hey, in Smash Ultimate, the only change that's made is they make Luma's respawn timer turn from 13 seconds to 9 seconds. And then just watch them have an aneurysm.
Dude, that's kind of crazy.
It's really wild how they change, how, like, even on paper, character specifically, the changes to Rosalina and Luma are all good buffs for her, but the engine just doesn't fit her playstyle unless you're willing to put so much time into learning like specific character tech and ways to implement attack canceling for Rosalina and Luma specifically. It's like, there's definitely a huge tech barrier for her, which is really cool when you see that all come together, but it looks real hard.
Yeah, but we're gonna be getting into game 2 right now of this set. We got Matt going against their word in Twitch chat, not busting out the Falcon, sticking to their guns with Ness.
I feel lied to.
Yeah, I feel a bit betrayed, a little bit.
Still, Smashville is a pretty solid stage for both characters, and there's certainly a lot of ways. Ness's punish game is ridiculous on any stage, and this kind of just makes it better. But Palutena, it's hard to find a bad stage for Palutena, particularly since somehow all of the teleport characters got Unova banned.
That is true. Alright, I just want to go on record. I played Palo a lot, and I thought that stage was fine. Just go to training mode and practice your spacing. I'm calling all you guys out. Alright, back to the match.
Clip it, throw it on Twitter, make them go viral.
I get canceled?
Whoa, the arc?
Yeah.
Wow, he really is missing a lot of these down tilts, though. Like, that's kind of the one thing you expect Palutena just to hit every time, but I don't think he's hit one.
I'm like very impressed with like everything else Kenoca is doing in this matchup, except for those down tilts at ledge. Like you gotta hit those. That makes his matchup like super free sometimes.
Okay, gets away with F tilting, not trying to go too deep for any punish is Mac, which, I mean, I guess he's surviving certainly significantly longer.
That was kind of scary. Like, I love the attempt. That would have been super stylish. But once you miss it and you're like, oh wait, I have to recover next to Ness, and he's like gonna get there first. I don't want to get too free.
The last one, the very last hit. Thank you, 8.0, for buffing Ness dash attack. It says Mac, though he immediately eats a backhand root, even once more. Wow, just hitboxes, man. Like, so, Ness certainly has a lot of them.
Yeah, we saw Mac kind of overextend a little bit there, and then set Kenoca up for that nair, getting back on the stage, and like That's super bad. 'Cause that could have just carried him back to the ledge and would have been such a bad spot. Sort of like he is in right now.
Okay, that grab was pretty wild. I thought he would get to ledge in time. And again, using the air dodge super early, but Ness's air speed is just so crazy that Kenoca couldn't commit too soon to any individual punish.
Yeah, I mean, if it's super hard to tell which side Ness is going and you can't really get a react to it, you just gotta go. You just gotta pick somewhere. And at worst, you miss. But you know, if you don't have a good like 100% read on it anyway, you just pick something. You know, being like in that scenario, just being proactive is better than just being too passive and letting them land.
Yeah, a proactive game plan will always kind of work a little bit better, particularly in this matchup specifically, though. Buffering the Nair was trying to buffer get up attack and get back to ledge, but
Oh,
drop from Halo kill move, true combo. Whoa, that was cheeky. I like that. The directional air dodge down and away, just kind of get out of dodge. A lot of the times, Mac has approached the game plan as like, I'm going to do a full hop aerial, then a landing aerial in sequence, and make you beat me. Of which Kenoca's answer has been back air, but he can't always back air. And he can't always...
It's okay.
You can't always get what you want, I suppose.
Yeah, wait, can we talk about Mac? Like, this is such a big improvement over the last game.
Look at him go. Like, he's... Like, it's hitbox after hitbox. He's covering himself, and you were dead. You were dead in another life.
That was so scary.
Doesn't lose the game for it, though. Good coverage on Mac's part. I mean, that's the... It's the reason you pick a smaller stage. You give Palutena less room to run. You cover jump and neutral getup by just rising back air, falling there, rising up air, falling there, rising up air, falling up air, etc., etc. Like, you're giving the Palutena, who's legitimately pretty tall, less room to work with, and, you know, it absolutely worked out for Mac in that instance, though I don't expect to be going back to Smashville, so adaptation will be first and foremost on Kenoca's and on our minds as we go into Game 3.
Yeah, you know, if you think about it, like, Paolo's gonna carry Ness to the side anyway, on any stage. So the fact that Smashville is so small probably doesn't really hurt Ness too much, but the fact that Ness gets more opening on Palu trying to teleport back on the ledge because the stage is smaller helped a lot. And we saw those down smashes, the charging hitbox covering teleport in. You know, either that connects and it kills, or maybe they buffer an option and then die because they don't have their double jump anymore. So that was really good from Mac in terms of the stage counter pick.
Yeah, it looked like it absolutely attributed to everything that Mac wanted to do to counterplay, and you know, it completely worked out. I didn't see Mac leave the arena, so okay, but I guess he did because we are going back to small battlefield. Tried it again.
Oh, okay. A quick 50%.
He tried the run-up PSI magnet again and this time got hard punished for it instead of just a normal punish. Though I guess was only a difference of 7%, so...
Oh my goodness. Wow, what a call out with that F smash. Punishing the dash attack. Ooh, great ledge cancel again.
Yeah, Kenoca just looks a whole lot more comfortable utilizing the biplat layout for not only teleport cancels, but just maneuvering himself under it. The center platform of Smashville hurt him more than it helped him, though he did get some pretty clean juggles. You can do the same thing on this stage, but that much better. That air dodge was early, but he got by just fine.
Oh, I can already tell. That F-tilt, he definitely did not want F-tilt on the side platform. Wanted, like, run off, forward air, drop to the platform, forward air. Just something. Oh my goodness, did you see the slight mind game there? Like, Kenoca jumping up, knowing the PK Thunder 2 might go horizontal, but then Mac responding by angling his PK Thunder 2 up in the air. That was hype.
I'm just kind of speechless. And then not again.
Oh my goodness. Dude, this is looking like a game one. for Kenoca. But now Mac with those 2 quick kills in an extremely good spot right now. Take this game and the set.
And you know what we really haven't seen from Kenoca? Despite these early combos being on point, Kenoca, while his lead trapping has been really good, he's been taking stocks at 150 or higher, or around there, pretty consistently. That's a huge backer, but it didn't quite. There it is. There it is. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you had to do that, but hey, better safe than sorry.
Yeah, making sure. You know that Ness does not have invincibility that late in his PK rocket, so just close out the stock, get right back to it. Because ever since getting hit by the second PK rocket, that was the first damage he took.
Yeah, that last stock is 0 to death.
In a very Palutena way, just smothering and overcoming. Don't do it again. Oh no.
So it's a bad spot. Yeah, see, look at that. Kenoca stood perfectly in center stage, so whichever way Ness ended up air dodging or drifting, you could just run out to him and then hit him and send him off stage. Set up for a really good leg trap.
This game is such a roller coaster, but now we're at a pretty solid point where Ness certainly has ways to kill you at 50. Maybe not raw, but from a solid enough starter, he can put something together. As he was trying to there, but you saw the S come out from Kenoca. Just instead of drifting towards the opposite platform on the right side, curved it right back in, let Mac commit to that rocket super early, and close out the game.
I'm not gonna lie, that PK Thunder 2 at the end,